Hello, everyone. I want to thank you and welcome you to Conservative Free Spirit. Please be sure to on the thumbs up button. Thank you for clicking on the thumbs up button, for subscribing to the channel Conservative Free Spirit, for commenting, and for sharing this video. I just wanted to do a collective energy reading for just the collective. I hope everyone is doing well. I do kind of get that a lot of you have checked your mail today and have received a letter of acceptance, something that has made you very emotional. And I do also kind of get that a lot of you have put your pride aside and decided to accept an invitation that was extended to you and go to the party, go to the gala, go to the baby shower, the company outing, whatever the case may have been. Some of you are deciding to be the bigger person. I do feel like you're going to be welcomed at this this event that you decided to put your pride aside. As well, no one really knows what the issue is. So if someone hurt your feelings, or if someone did something malicious to you, or something actually that you felt was malicious, if someone hurt or did something that you felt hurt your feelings, no one really knows what's going on, because they probably just assumed that they were just going about their regular days, saying whatever it is they normally say via the phone, via text message, email, in the meetings. So you may have been the only person offended, the only person who was affected by what was done, and what was said. So that might be a good thing, kind of like a reset for yourself. You can go to this event and you do not have to worry about, I wonder how they're feeling. I wonder what they're going to say or what they're going to do. There's nothing to hash out. There's nothing to communicate. So go ahead and go to that family barbecue. Go ahead and hang out with your people, whatever that gathering is in the park. No one's going to be tripping. They're going to be very welcoming of you. For others of you, you have become tired of waiting on a particular invitation. So it seems like we have three categories of individuals here. Those of you who have been waiting on some sort of acceptance to a community, to a club, to an event you should be, or many of you have received that acceptance letter or acceptance package today. Congratulations to you. Others of you have decided to put your pride aside and accept an invitation that has been extended to you. Go ahead and go to that event or gala or whatever the case that it may be, cookout in the park. No one is going to know that you were upset or mad about it except the people that you told, and they probably even forgot. The person that you feel has done you wrong, they're going to welcome you because they don't even know what's going on. They were just being themselves. If they're an asshole, they were just being an asshole. If they were just being regular or happy-go-lucky or whatever the case may have been, then they were just being themselves. They don't know anything that's going on with you. The third group is those of you who are tired of waiting, have decided to discontinue waiting on some sort of proposal or invitation. decided to take matters into your own hands, walking away from a situation, a relationship, a marriage, um, or something that's contractual, whether it be with family, friends, or in business. Just deciding to walk away from that. Be very careful if you are walking away from something contractual just because you're tired of waiting. You may want to check the fine print and see what obligations you have to discontinue this association or this relationship that you've signed an agreement to. See, this is another thing as well with this contract. Whoever it is you're tired of waiting on, you may want to give them a call because they don't see that there's an issue here. This is probably how they normally do business. I'm not saying that it's right or wrong, but I'm saying this is probably how they always conduct themselves. This is how they always conduct business, whether they've heard complaints about it or not. But you may want to give them a call and see, just kind of reiterate with them or touch bases with them and get an update, see what's actually going on. Because they may not, once again, they may not see it as a big deal. And if you just kind of walk away from this because you're tired of waiting, I do see you kind of setting yourself up, stabbing yourself in the back and having to pay out money, having a loss. Because even though this person might be a little bit or may appear to be a bit lackadaisical in the way that they operate, in the way that they run their business, they're very astute on legal aspects. That's kind of interesting because it makes me wonder, has this person dealt with many legal issues in the past because of the way that they run their business? So they're no stranger to when someone says, I'm going to discontinue working with you, I'm going to sue you, I'm going to take you to court. They might not even be a stranger to this. They might be used to this and very astute in the legal aspect because they've always had to go to court because of situations like that. Let's see. I'm going to do a shuffle. See if there's anything else for anyone else. I just really felt like doing another reading for y'all. I truly appreciate you watching my videos, even the ones out there who are watching and don't like or comment or subscribe. Hello to you too. Welcome to you too. And thank you as well for just even taking the time out to click on my videos and watch them. I appreciate you. Nonetheless, but if you are willing to do so, please subscribe to my channel, Conservative Free Spirit, and also be sure to go back and check some of my previous videos and see if anything resonates with you. And even if it doesn't, leave a comment stating why it did not resonate with you or what you felt was, off or whatever the case may be. We all are entitled to our opinions, whether we agree with what someone says or not. So please do so. Please leave a comment. Please also be sure to click on the thumbs up button and to share these videos on your social media platforms. I appreciate you. I'm dealing with some allergies, and I don't even get allergies and sinuses and disturbance and all that, but my goodness. There's something that you're tossing over in your mind that you already know the answer to. A lot of times when we ask ourselves a question or we run things by people, we already know whether we're at fault. We already know whether the answer is yes or no. Our intuition has already told us what the answer is or what the outcome can be. Usually, we already have the answer and we are second guessing, and we just want to hear someone else either reiterate what we know that the answer is or to try to talk us out of something. So I see that some of you have been dealing with a situation with someone who is a tyrant, who is over the top, someone who takes their titles very seriously, but they may not give the action that is required for that title. There may be, so this is probably the situation that you've been asking over and over again, to people to see how they feel, to their opinions. I do feel like the answer is no for you as well. Whatever the question is or the advice that you've been trying to get, it's no. And I also feel like this phase is over. I think that you're lingering onto a situation that this person, this tyrant, this excessive person has moved on from, and you're the only person who's concerned about what occurred, or you're the only person still lingering, still trying to get advice. The phase is over. You're the only person that's still affected by it. So a lot of that energy has been going on. You may want to check the overall planetary alignment and see what that's about. Also check your birth chart and see what's going on in your birth chart, because it seems like you're still hanging on, or many of you are still hanging on to situations that no one remembers or no one even cares about. So once you move on from this situation, the universe is over it. Once you move on from it, you'll begin to be able to work on and focus on whatever entrepreneurial activities you have going forward, whatever family issues that are beneficial to you or that you need to address. You'll be able to focus better on those, have a better balance on those. You'll be able to move forward, get another job, put in an application for a new position within your company, get a referral, attend your child's little league activities, because a lot of you are not able to socialize because of the type of work that you were doing, or because of the type of connection that you had. It was taking up so much of your time, and a lot of you didn't want to be in that circumstance anyway. So now that the tension has been created, now that you have moved on, or quit or fired or disassociated yourself from this individual, it seems as if your time, your personal time, has increased, as if there has become a balance in your life. Now, this is interesting because yesterday I did a reading and I was stating, what did it say? I know it had to do with finances. That whatever situation you were previously involved in, you would be able to identify that situation, relationship, partnership, etc., because it was depleting your finances. Now, for this collective reading that I'm doing today, you will be able to identify whatever association this is, because it was depleting your time. It was controlling your time, consuming your time. So now that this situation is over, that you've said what it is that you need to say, or that you're no longer in a position, even yourself, that you're no longer in a position of authority, or that you're no longer associating with someone who is excessively a tyrant. Now you have freedom of time. There's a balance that has been restored in your life, and it's going to be very, very noticeable with your family, with your work, with your own personal time, with you seeking entrepreneurial opportunities. So just be mindful of that. There's even a stress, of course, that has been relieved on your mind because this situation is currently over. So just be mindful of that today, whatever situation that you were involved in recently, and you've disconnected yourself from that, disassociated yourself from that, you'll notice whatever situation it was, because now you have an ample amount of time. Even if it's just 5 more minutes or 30 more minutes in your day, you'll notice it, and you'll start saying to yourself, you know, I never was able to do this before. I never was able to just stop in and do this. I never had the time to do this. So that's very interesting. All right. Well, thank you all for visiting my channel, Conservative Free Spirit. Thank you for clicking on the thumbs up button, commenting, and sharing these videos. I truly appreciate you. Be sure to leave a comment. Have a great day.